Chairman, fellow speakers, guests, this then is an assignment that is C10, and that's the top, just about the top of the tree. And it's in the speaker's guide under the heading Further Challenges, the word being challenge. So by the time you get to here, you've been through all the rest, and this is a masterclass in how to do it. Now this is about storytelling. If you look in the speaker's guides, you see under Further Challenges, there are lots of different things that you can do. This one is storytelling. Now the usual rule, as you know, is that we don't encourage narrative in speeches. By that I mean that you don't stand up and say, and tell little stories about this is what we did on our holidays, or I remember when Uncle Fred hit his thumb with a hammer, or you can tell anecdotes, but the idea of a speech is that you take a topic and you explore the speech, and explore the topic, and you examine it. You have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it is about a theme and a line of reasoning. So storytelling is the only one I know of in the guide that is different, and this is what it says in the guide, that this is an exercise in imagination and storytelling, an opportunity to be creative in conveying a message, educational, entertaining, or instills moral values. So the short story should be inventive in setting the scene. The atmosphere will enrapture the audience whilst they listen to a tantalizing tale. Successful storytelling appeals to the senses, therefore a list of dry facts should be avoided. So, although storytelling is different, it's no easy option, because it's quite difficult from memory to follow a line of reasoning, as we all know, and come to a conclusion and speak for 7 or 8 minutes and do that. So how did the speaker tell the story? Well, he actually did tell it with a beginning, a middle, and a twist in the ending, which is, I think, one of the important things that you need in a story. It shouldn't just plod its way through to an ending. There needs to be something that takes your attention and makes you think. I thought it was a good story, entertaining, well constructed. This speaker is unusual in the sense that he will confess himself sometimes that he speaks more easily without notes than with them, and that's unusual for the rest of us. But he's always very fluent in his delivery. Sometimes shares a fault that I have, which is he sinks into a monotone in delivering a speech, but not on this occasion, certainly not. So this is what I liked about the speech in particular. He got the greeting right, which was good, but straight after that he introduces the character, and he's got some interesting gestures after that. He's stirring the tea, he's dealing with the character and involving you in the character, the mobile, the reaction when he hears the daughter's in danger, the reading of the note from the assailant, whoever it is, as to what's going on, the development of the story as this man chases the solution to this problem that has suddenly been thrust on him. Room 616, I've got a feeling that there's some significance in that. I'll have to ask the speaker afterwards what room 616 means. But all in all, very well packaged. The one thing that I felt was a bit strange as we went through the story was when he's running, and by this stage actually the speaker is getting a bit breathless and doing the running. Did you notice that? He was doing the running with us. He's running down the corridor and hears this advert on TV, better bit of butter on a knife. I almost stopped at that point, because if there's one advert I always hate that one, and you reminded me of it. And it'll be in my head when I go to sleep tonight, I'll never forgive you for it. However, bit of a psychological puzzle here, the development of the character as to how the character gets his mind off that by singing Happy Birthday. Goodness knows what I'll do now, but I'll try. So the story has good presence, it has good continuity. It has to go to 2 different places. The stopwatch is a good sense of conveying drama and timing and suspense. And I'm not going to repeat the storyline because you've heard it. But I liked it very much. I liked the character. I liked the development of the character. I liked the whole essence of what the character went through. It's unusual perhaps in a story where you only have 2 live characters. One is Inspector Davis, and the other is this person in the school he spoke to who said, here's a note. Unusual, but very effective. So all in all, the reverse ending where the villain gets caught I thought was very good. I wasn't expecting that. Finished a little early at 7 minutes and 4 seconds, but never mind. I think that's because he was racing through it with Inspector Davis. I thought it was really good. I hope to do as well when it's my turn to do this. So I would definitely say that the assignment has been completed and very well completed at that. I look forward to the next one. The only thing I have to say was you should have kept it to the short story competition. Thank you.